Hey guys, it's Gina back today with another recipe. I got out my Instant Pot this morning. I had some chicken meatballs, 2 pounds of chicken meatballs that a friend brought to me here a week or so ago, week or two ago. And I kind of put those in my Instant Pot, started browning them, just getting them warmed up a little. They were fully cooked. Gluten-free, soy-free, all that good stuff. Chicken meatballs. So I browned them up. And about a couple tablespoons of olive oil. When those got warmed up a little, in my Instant Pot, I put 5 tablespoons of butter, real butter, 3 tablespoons of flour, and kind of let that come together, and then a little over 2 cups, about 2 1/4 cups of turkey broth. Now I know most people use beef broth, but I had turkey broth and it was already open, so I need to use it. I left it on the saute on my Instant Pot just to get everything thickened up. Now, in the meantime, I've got the rest of my meatballs that I kind of was having a hard time leaving them all in there. To make the roux. The roux is just the butter and the flour. To this, I'm going to add in, if I can get my phone to cooperate here, 1 can cream of mushroom soup. This is the Heart Healthy. Can be any brand. Teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Some parsley flakes that are already dried, some onion powder, some garlic powder, allspice, nutmeg, salt, just regular plain salt, some pepper. And I didn't have heavy whipping cream or whole milk today, but I had whole milk yogurt. That's what we're going to put in there. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my yogurt to my Instant Pot. And use that, put that in. I try to get all of it out as much as possible when I'm making stuff like this, you know. Also, I'm going to put in, now it says salt and pepper to taste, so I'm just going to put a little bit in there. You know, my little bit is probably an awful lot to a lot of people. Probably 1/4 to 1/2 a teaspoon of the salt. About a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg and allspice. So that goes in, and then this goes in. If you're lucky enough to have pre-made meatballs, this comes together real quick for you. Some the Worcestershire sauce now. My spices are kind of overflowing here. Now that's another thing, you know, I'm not super picky on measurements, but it's about a teaspoon. It called for garlic powder, did not call for the onion powder, but I kind of like onion powder in a lot of stuff, so I'm going to add a little, maybe a 1/4 teaspoon of each. Just to kind of flavor it up a little. And again, all this is still on the saute cycle. Now, I'm going to get in here and stir this up while it's still on saute. The sauce is coming together. It's thickening up, all that good stuff. Now, it does thin it out when you add, obviously, the spices, and especially the whole milk yogurt. That will thin it out, folks. but it will thicken back up. It's got flour in there. Flour is a thickening agent for those of you that are new to cooking. If you add flour or cornstarch, it will make your stuff thicker. Some recipes call for cream of mushroom sauce, some don't. I like it. If you're allergic to mushrooms or don't like mushrooms, don't use it. That's that easy. You can leave anything out of a recipe that you are allergic to. It's nothing fancy, you know. A lot of people serve this with either rice or egg noodles or something along that line, baked potatoes, anything that kind of is starchy, and then put your vegetable, carrots, corn, beets, peas, green beans, whatever kind of vegetable it is that goes over well at your house. Not everybody likes the same things. Not everybody is not allergic to every one of those like I am. So if you're allergic, don't use it. Don't eat it. It's my best advice to you. We don't want you in the hospital going into shock. So later, here in a minute, I might add some more fresh mushrooms. But for right now, this is fine. This is perfectly fine at this point. It smells good. It smells fabulous. Anyway, when you get done, what you've got in here is that. At this point, I'm going to put my top back on my Instant Pot. I'm going to flat tell y'all, I did not buy the Instant Pot. It was a gift from my sister. Would I like to have a second one? Yes, I would. Am I going to pay for it? No, I'm not. So, but it does have a, I'll turn this around. Mine has a crockpot feature or slow cook feature on there. So I'm going to put that on that. And use that cycle for, you know, the next few hours. And just kind of keep it on low heat on that. I've got to get my lid. My lid I put into the other room. Why did I put my lid in here, folks? Where is my lid? I know I laid my lid down. Oh, it was behind me on the stove. Duh. I'm having one of them senior moments, y'all. Kind of forgot where I put my lid. Some days it works and some days it don't. And you want to keep the vent open on the slow cook feature. It's not going to steam, so it doesn't need the pressure. So, and the little grease catcher here on the back, I had to wash that out earlier. And I've got to get that back on. But anyway, that is kind of how you're making that for today. I thought I'd just share a small, simple, easy recipe with you guys. I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. And if you haven't already, click subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Bye-bye.